Part of equipping your team includes, training your people to perform the specific task of the jobs they are to do. The approach the leader takes to train will largely determine the success or failure of their people. And knowing that, we have to develop an approach to how we train. And I have found the best training methods to be really a five-step process. And today I want to share that with you. Because step number one is basically I model. The process begins with my doing the task while the person being trained watches. And when I do this, I try to give the person an opportunity to see me go through the whole process. And too often, when leaders train, they begin really in the middle of the task and honestly confuse the people they're trying to teach. And when people see the task performed correctly and completely, it gives them something to try to duplicate. Now, step number two is I mentor them. During this step, I continue to perform the task, but this time the person I'm training comes alongside me and assists me in the process. I also take time to explain not only the how, but also the why of each step. Step number three is I monitor them. We exchange places this time. The trainee performs the task and I assist and correct. It's especially important during this phase to be really positive and encouraging to the trainee. And it keeps them trying and it makes them want to improve rather than honestly give up. Honestly, as leaders, we need to work with them until they develop this consistency. And once they've gotten it down, though, the process, ask them really to explain it to you. I promise you it will help them understand and remember it better. Step number four, I motivate. I take myself out of the task at this point and let the trainee go. My task is really to make sure they know how to do it without help and to keep encouraging them so they will continue to improve. It's important for me to stay with them until they sense really this success feeling. It's a great motivator, I promise you. And at this time, the trainee may want to make some improvements to the process, and honestly, that's okay. I want to encourage them to do that because honestly, at the same time, I'm probably going to learn something from them too. And then lastly, step five, I want to multiply. And honestly, this is my favorite part of the whole process. You see, once the new leaders do the job well, it becomes their turn to teach others how to do it. And as teachers know, the best way to learn something, is to teach it. And the beauty of this is it frees me to do other important developmental tasks while others carry on the training. Let me leave you with this one last thought, because I want you to remember this, that all good mentoring relationships begin with a personal relationship. And as your people get to know and like you, their desire to follow your direction and learn from you will increase.